Okay. All right. Now, forgive me for having... Oh, 1 second. Got to get better glasses. Totally professional. Absolutely professional. And apologies for the camera as is. But yes, I'm testing out something totally different. Absolutely totally different. And I don't know how people do unboxing streams. I'm sure they have better setups than I do. But as far as what I'm doing, I'm testing this stuff out. So bear that in mind. Obviously, I wanted to do Legend of Zelda randomizer tomorrow. But just so happens I get done with work and I get a text saying this thing, the Bokksu box, is available. Now, I was tinkering with the idea of getting a Bokksu box for months now, and it turns out I had some extra money left over from all that work I'd been doing over the last couple of weeks, and plus some other stuff going on. So I went with it. $50. I said, hey, let's try it. Let's see what happens. And I've got my normal streaming setup with my normal camera here on the small screen. And it's here or there. It seems to be working fine. And then we have the Logitech Brio. I haven't used a Logitech Brio in a year, 2 years since I got this thing. And to be fair, this Brio, oh, there we go, bounce it. So there you go. It's legit. But I don't usually do 2 camera setups. I don't know how this is going to work. It's nothing fancy, as you can tell. There's no like special lighting or anything. It's just the same setup I always do, plus this. So who knows? This might be a terrible idea. It may not be worth jack shit. In fact, this taste test could be really bad for all I know. But I have hope. I do have hope, after all. So, again, if this becomes a thing, I'll keep doing it because I want to have these. People know I'm a Japanese nerd. They know I'm a Japanese nut, so that's par for the course for my channel. Everybody knows I'm a Japanese nut. I wouldn't be doing RPGs and other things on my channel otherwise. So you can kind of suspend disbelief, I suppose, and say, oh, this isn't part of your channel. Obviously it is. Going for something like this, of course it would be. Of course it would be something I would do. So, again, mind the basic setup. I don't even know if this thing will open properly, but I will do my best. So, again, I will have it off screen to try and open the thing, and comes right open, which is nice. Has the nice little flap there. Trying to get, yep, flap there. And it opens. Ooh, boy. Very nice and fancy. So, again, I'm going to be switching it forwards and backwards. I actually have to face it backwards towards the screen so you guys can see it upright. But as far as we know, it opens up just properly. And it's on cords and things. Hopefully it doesn't knock into any cords as we go. But even upside down, I'm seeing some nice things. I'm seeing Sakura Season. Let's see if I can get that there. We've got that. So, Sakura Season. This is our guide, apparently. Culture Guide, Volume 36. So, it's got some neat pages and things. Discover where your Japanese snacks are from. So, they've got a list of where all the snacks are sourced. Apparently, the idea with Bokksu, Sakurako, those things, are they are sourced from other locations in Japan, so that this stuff is from Japan in most cases, not just from some Asian market or whatever. And again, I'm probably not going to over-explain and over-analyze all this stuff, and I have to read it too, but Let's learn Japanese. It's got a let's learn Japanese thing in here. This is great. So Tsubomi, flower bud. Hanami, flower viewing. I do know about that. Flower viewing is apparently those. They have a thing in Japan where the cherry trees blossom, and everybody either takes time off of work or they just don't go to work and they sit in front of their homes or a park and they just view cherry trees. I picked the right month for this sort of thing. Ume's plum, then some other words, and it looks like different descriptions of the different snacks here and there. So I don't know how many snacks we have, but obviously the main thing for me is probably going to be turning to the page as I do this. This could take an hour. This could take 2 hours. And it seems like they have descriptions. So peaches, plums, sweet cookie. That's good. Komaru, which is a tiny treat sweetened with honey. Coated in soy sauce, sweet with honey. That's interesting. And again, I think the best thing for me to do would be take one, read it as far as it is, and then go for it. See, this section says Hanami season, the significance of Sakura. And let's see, in Japan, cherry blossoms not only symbolize clouds due to their blooming en masse, but also a metaphor for the ephemeral nature of life. Sakura are heavily associated with mononoware, literally the pathos of all things, a term expressing the awareness of mujo, the impermanence. Let's learn about this flower. So they're going into a bit of, again, part of this fun stuff is you get to try these things, get to do little learning here and there. So the last section of this book, it's probably 10, 20 pages, it looks like. So different treats, different sections, and it's going to be more different things as we go along, but this is the first book that came with it. It's the Sakura season. Sounds like they are going full bore. I like all these decorations and pictures. Again, this is the book that it comes in, and it's got some really interesting pictures. And again, I have to keep going through all of these, but you can see how they have like 10 to 15 different pictures of the treats themselves. But I will set this aside as I go along. If it's anything super specific and super delicate, then I won't just throw it on my chair, of course. Oh, we have a thank you card. Thank you for being a fantastic Bokksu member. Sakura season's always my favorite time of year. It's so beautiful to watch the ephemeral flowers bloom while feasting under them during Hanami season. We hope you're loving your limited edition box. Craving even more? Restock. So they're trying to sell you even more stuff as you're going along. So there we go. Nice little postcard there. And yes, the thank you note from the, I'm assuming is the general manager or the CEO. Always trying to get more. I don't blame them. I mean, these things are expensive, but I don't blame them. See, we've made an update. We've had to swap out some of the snacks due to production issues, okay, but we selected some alternatives. Okay, so my guess is something where maybe there was a mold or there was something not right or something in the ingredients probably messed up or something, is they swapped it out. So instead of the, let's see, Subuyori Komichi, you will receive the Aji Karuta honey plum. Okay, so this is the card saying that this is just a change up, and I'll go over that. That one I will keep down here when I get to it. And it looks like all of this. Am I going to be able to eat all this in one stream? I have no idea. But yes, we have all of this. All of this to go through. Oh dear. I'm probably going to get way fatter than I thought I would be. But then again, that makes perfect sense. So Let's just see what this is. Spring version of a tea. Okay, so this is a tea right off the bat. So that means there's more to this than just snack food. So they got a tea involved. So that actually gives me something else. I knew that was something in Sakurabuchi. Sakurabuchi has a big deal of making like giving dishware and cups and things for the teas that they make, the sencha teas and other things that they make. But I didn't know that Bokksu did this as well. And if you're wondering, if I had to choose between the two, I originally went with Sakurabuchi first. They don't deliver to my location, so that would explain why. I live in an apartment complex. Bokksu was able to no problem send it to me. I'm not saying that's a better reason. I'm just saying that is a reason. So bear that in mind. So let's turn to the tea that's listed. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Aha! Spring Gold Green Tea. Okay. So this is the tea. Come on, camera, work with me. Okay, so green tea. We've got green tea. I have not had green tea in a little while. That's actually really good. Brewing instructions. Boil in hot water for 30 seconds? Okay, 30 seconds. So this is essential tea. The caffeinated. Caffeinated. That's great. The nice thing I know is that this won't like go nuts on me. I think I'll fall asleep just fine later today. And I'm on caffeine drips as it is. So people who watch my streams know that I do this anyway. So tea is not going to get me. Boil it comfortably in the mug. I'll just go for a minute. So I'll just leave this here and turn it to the camera on that section. So there we go. It's not great, but there we go. Cool. So I'm going to go take care of this. So yes, this is apparently Spring Gold Green Tea. I'll brew that. It'll take about a minute. Yep, definitely green tea, as you can see it. There you go. That is definitely green tea, all right. So I will be back in a minute. Doing all this in real time is actually kind of fun. I don't do just chatting streams at all. I'm not a just chatter, if you couldn't tell. I like to play my video games. I like to think Twitch is for video games and stuff. But what do I know? Anyway, hey, it's for a fun. It's a fun little experiment. And again, I think what I want to do is like have the like borders or have like a. I might even bring out I had a Japanese folding screen as part of a thing that I used to make the streams as a backdrop instead of my green screen. I might do that again. I might bring that out and set it there. I don't know if it'll look great on that, but it might be enough. But even some borders or some things or just some neat little touches in the chat, because right now I'm just using the space look, the standard look that I always have for all my other stuff, but that's something I can think about. It seems like it's running. It seems like the internet's fine. So let's get that tea. Spring gold green tea, huh? It's very earthy. It's a very earthy smell. But I can also see, like, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but there's actually little granules of matcha, I believe. Or might not be matcha. It could just be the tea itself. Doesn't seem like it's more of a powder. That'd be my guess, than tea leaves itself. But, yep. Very, very, very earthy. Almost like a black tea, but it is definitely still a green tea. Oh, yeah, that is nice. I'm trying to place it, and I can't really place it, to be honest. Oh God, what would I? Jasmine tea, maybe. Sort of Earl Grayish black tea. I don't know. I don't know what I would describe this as, other than it is definitely what I would consider earthy. That is the best term I could use for it. I don't know if that's what people would think with green tea. I tend to like subtler teas. This hits you right away. But I suppose if you're going to do a specialty box and charge for it, something like this would be a little stiffer, or something that'll be memorable. Ooh. But hey, that gives us something to do while we're going through the rest of these. So our first one. Okay. So our first snack, the plum-looking one, plum-colored. And it's actually right next to the green tea. In this one, it's, come on, camera work. Sakurabuchi? Sakurabuchi. What's this? A small pastry with sweet filling. Sakura flavor, or cherry blossom pastry. Okay. Printed on cakey buns. Okay. Cherry juice inside sweet cream. All right, sweet cream. And it also is nice that it actually tells you, like, if you have allergens of things. Oops. Yeah, if you have allergies or if it's a vegetarian thing, if you're curious, it'll tell you if it's a sweet, if it's another thing. That's a neat feature, and that's very useful. Especially since we don't know what this is going to taste like, because I've never had this before. This is pretty crazy. And this is actually really hard to open. There we go. It's like a Twinkie that shaped like a hamburger. That's pretty neat. So yeah, there we go. So there's the flour. It's pretty nice and substantial, actually, for the size of it. And they said this was the Sakurabuchi. I can tell. Open it up a little bit, and you can. Yeah, it's like a burger donut. It's exactly what it is. It's a burger donut. It's a burger-shaped donut. I love this. I'm not into like jelly donuts. This isn't really a jelly. It's more of a cream. That I like. See a cream-filled donut or a cream-filled pastry, I'm okay with it. It's when you get into the jellies that it's kind of weird. But yeah, I need to. Oh, well, this is very nice. It doesn't overpower you. It doesn't over-linger. It doesn't, like... Because there's the subtle sugar on the buns, but the pastry is what really sells it. Okay, between the tea and this, I'm already sold on it. All right. So that was a Sakurabuchi. All right. What is this? This is looking more like a chip. And there we go. Let's see what we describe it as. It would help if I didn't drop everything on the floor. Of course, drop the thank you card on the floor like a moron. There we go. But let's see. They said Okay, so it was the chips thing. All right. Aha. So okay, that's all right. So it's the second one. It's Fuji-san. Okay, this says Fuji-san Shichi Hengi. Let's see, Senbei Lab. So Senbei, rice crackers. Okay. All right, so each of these rice crackers has an exciting flavor. Matcha, purple potato, and red pepper. Okay. So sweet and savory. And, of course, also contains alcohol. Good to know. Great. They contain alcohol. Good to know. Just perfect. So I'm overstimulated on caffeine, and now I'm going to get drunk off of crackers, I guess. I wasn't planning it. I don't know. Look, if Red Weird can drink on stream, I guess I can do this. And it's probably going to be one of those things where it's like soaked in alcohol, but it's not actually alcohol flavored. So what do I know? All that crinkly noises. Nah, it's so good. All right. And all right. So nice and small. Nice and small chips. There we go. It's almost like half Dorito, half Tostito kind of thing. And here we go. Oh, there it was. Okay. So definitely a cracker. Trying to place it, not wheat thin, not whatever. I mean, there are a lot of different crackers I've had. This is definitely red pepper. Look at this. That's gonna be red pepper. Yep. Okay. It's spicy. I should have known. Spice, bad. And there it is, purple potato, just like they said. Right now, I would say the first one's my favorite, the red pepper. Very reminiscent of these chili pistachio things that I've had. These pistachio nuts from Whole Foods that were like laced with chili powder. This is basically a cracker laced with chili pepper. This is purple potato. It's like it's kind of laced with food, and yet not. It's like trying to be a sweet potato cracker, but not quite. Think of a little bit of extra sugar. And is there other ones in here? Yep. Okay. Yeah, there are. And I don't want to drop them. So, there we go. Cool. Okay, good. Good. Set that aside, and there we go. Set. There we go. So we've got several other crackers to try. All right. Nice and sweet. This one's kind of laced with like granules and things. It's one of those, like, I want to like it, but I don't know if I do. This is another matcha flavor. Also, apologies if it becomes ASMR. But, I mean, you know what I signed up for, I suppose. You don't eat these things. Silica gel, don't eat those. I just did you a public service. There might be kids watching, you don't know. Alright, let's keep going. This one looks like a star. Nice little star there. So, let's get our handy, trusty book. It's not those. It's not those. Or is it? Doesn't have that listed. Okay. That's not the jelly. Oh, I didn't look far enough. Duh! That's my fault. No. Burdock. No, that's not it. Sakura Chinsuko. Okay. Shortbread. Okay. Shortbread cookie. I'm already intrigued. That pepper's starting to come back up. Okay. Treat is shaped and flavored like the cherry blossom. Nice. So eggs and wheat. Okay. Omiyage. Souvenir gifts. Fair enough. So, nice little shortbread cookie. Nothing too fancy. Just get it and gone. Fair enough. At some point, I'm going to have to clear off some of the space in there. Wow, this is a bigger cookie than I thought it would be. Yeah, this is a much thicker cookie than I would have thought. But, hey, that's good. And I keep... Oops, excuse me. I keep missing the mark there. But, yeah. This is Chinsuko. All right. It's like a mix between a cinnamon cookie and a gingerbread cookie. That'd be the best way I would describe this. That's actually really, really good. All right. That was the best thing so far. Though it's unfair because I like shortbread cookies. We have these things called Lorna Doones everywhere. And I don't eat them all the time, but yeah. Plum kelp. Kelp, huh? Okay then. Plum kelp. All right. I don't know, but I'll go for it. Oranda Senbei plum kelp. Okay. If you've ever had plum flavored rice ball, plum and seaweed, okay. Cracker. Okay, it's a cracker. Okay, I was worried there for a second. I was like, am I going to be eating kelp? No, it's kelp flavored. Okay. So plum kelp flavored cracker. Fair enough. I mean, I had all the other ones. The pepper one wasn't so good. The matcha one was fine. And, Okay. I'm gonna have to start clearing some space. Maybe after I'll drink this, eat these, and then get done with it. But there we go. Nice, easy cracker. One for the camera. It's got these little like wavy things on the top. So it's like puffed cracker look. Subtle. I didn't even notice. I noticed hints of plum. Like as soon as I was getting like the seaweed snack bins, you get the seaweed snack things from a store. Kind of the same vibe with the flavor, but it's not as intense. And as soon as you get that, you start getting a little hint of sugar and a little bit of the salt to get you back away from the kelp. Because I was worried about the kelp part. But, you know, not a terrible cracker. All right. Okay. So, of these, the shortbread cookie and the tea were so far the best things. Let me clear off some space. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So, I don't have a lot of space on my desk. I might want to get a new one. If I'm gonna keep doing stuff like this. And again, I don't know if this is a terribly crazy looking concept or whatever, but oh, we've got another one of these. I'll set this aside for later. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, we got a cookie. Ooh, we got a cookie. Another nice cookie. All right. So again, they gave me another shortbread. I'm not too worried about it. And okay, good. The thank you card keeps falling down, but I'll grab it somewhere. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's not it. Is it? Is it this one? Okay, so if I'm... Alright, that's not quite it. Alright, I had that one. Had that one. Not the mochi. Okay, I'm trying to narrow this stuff down. And Sakura sweet cookie, crispy biscuit, mildly sweet, so they can pair with tea. Makes sense. Or it could be the Amakara Kumaru. But they also said they switched out something. And it's also possible that's the one they're talking about. So... that's not that one. Okay. Well, no time like the present. Ooh. Oh, this is a soy sauce cookie. This one's a nope. Let me get rid of this. Oh, okay. So that was laced with soy sauce. It was meant to be a savory sort of cracker, sort of cookie, and it was neither. Not good. And a different one. So at least we got something else, and this one looks a little bit more of a cookie-ish thing. And of course, I've still got that Chinsuko. I've got another one of those that'll make me feel better. Let's see here. So let's see if I can get the packaging right. And okay, Beka ha tochi ume zarame. Don't mind my Japanese pronunciations. It's not perfect, but I try. Rice cracker flavored with ume, Japanese plum. Good. Well balanced and delicious soy sauce. Man. But at least it has sugar. It's got a layer of sugar. So this is probably going to end up being very similar to the last one I had. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind soy sauce, but I don't know. I can already smell it from here. So, there we go. It smells of cracker. It smells of soy sauce. It's got these little flaps on here. It's like a boat. It's like one of those paper boats you'd make in school. At first I was hating it, but then I started to like it. The more you get the sugar in there, the more it starts to not taste of soy sauce. Not as bad as the one before, but it's an acquired taste. Again, if you want the sugary, you get the sugary. If you want the salty, you get the soy sauce. But let's keep on going. Marshmallows. Okay, now we get back to totally sweet. Ichigo marshmallows. All right. So I'm reminded of an anime called Ichigo 100%. The manga, for once, is way better. Again, everybody's probably going to hate me in the comments, if there are any, because it's like, oh my god, why did you watch the anime version? Because it was there. The ending was terrible, by the way. The ending of the manga is great because it actually does something I wish that harem shows would do, and it go against the grain and choose somebody who's not one of the main one or two people. And it's like, oh, cool, you actually went with somebody different for once. So yeah, spoiler kind of, but it's a 15-year-old manga, so I'm sure it exists. Strawberry milk marshmallow. Okay, so squishy marshmallows, already a good start. Coated in white chocolate, even better. Kneaded in freeze-dried strawberries. So fruit and chocolate. You got me at white chocolate. I have three things I'm a big sucker for: peanut butter, mint, and white chocolate. Any of those three things, you usually got me. So this right here could be good. But who knows? Who knows, of course. But hey, it's always worth a shot. Anyway, Okay, so we've probably been going for about half an hour, give or take. Yep, it's a marshmallow. Look at it, it's a marshmallow. Ooh. That looks fun. Oh. Okay. Best thing so far. Easy. I'm so used to very chintzy marshmallows that you get for s'mores. The stuff you'd get that's very puffy, doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it's sugared enough and it works for s'mores. It's great. This is the white chocolate that I craved right there. It's like right when you bite down into it, you're just like, oh. Oh. And it's very easy to melt too. Oh, man. So, all right, we've got a winner right there. And let me grab the Chinsuko, or Chinsoku, so you guys can see the shortbread cookie. That's also the winner so far. Those two. The tea was fine. Everything else been fine so far, but those are winners. Another one of those. Nope. Setting that aside, not doing it. What is this? What is this stuff? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure, but let's take our trusty guide, because you never know. It'll probably have it listed. Sakura Mochi. Okay. Well, that's not that, but it's the Horo Horo. So, Murakoshi Cookie. Sakura Horo Horo. Okay. Have you ever had a polvorón? They're Spanish cookies made with roasted almond flour. Roasted wheat and bean flavor. Or bean flour. Okay. So, roasted wheat and adzuki beans. Okay. I've had adzuki beans for crackers and such. I don't think I've ever had them for a cookie. All right. Sakura flavored polvorón. Polvorón? It's something Spanish. I know Japanese pronunciations. I forgot Spanish 20 years ago. I took it in school and forgot every bit of it. I used it like one time at a hotel one time. And never again. And very flaky. All right. I already got some of the flaky... what do you call it? Not paint, but coloring, sugar coat, the painted coating. Here we go. Works well with the tea, I can say that much. I don't hate it. Trying to find the best way to describe that one. Very crumbly as soon as you eat it. It's that's the best way I would describe something like that. A crumbly cookie that just eats away to nothing. Some of these things were crunchy. That was not crunchy at all. It just had the thing and it was gone. Okay, this one's pretty big. I want to go with that one. Well, all right. I mean, I'm probably not going to eat all of them. But Gobo chips. Okay, that looks like a sushi thing in there. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Umakara mentai. Mentaiko. Okay. Well. Again, I thought I would like everything in here, and I guess... it's not always right. But, again, these are things I am trying. Okay, Burdock Chips. Okay, so Umakara Spicy Mentai Burdock Chips. Okay. Crisp chips made from gobo burdock root. Never really had that before. They're fried and coated in spicy cod roe. For a spicy thing. Oh, dear. Oh, this could rival the last couple, the soy sauce crackers, as either really exciting or really bad. Cod roe chips with spice. Okay. Well, no time like the present. I'll give them this much. It's a nice, firm-looking chip. Yeah, the camera's gonna eat it. Yeah, look at that. Camera's gonna eat it. All right. Cod roe. Never really had it, so. Not as bad. Not as bad as the soy sauce, like that first soy sauce cracker. But it's different. I'll set these aside. throw them away. You can't reseal the package, which is unfortunate. That one's a maybe. I might finish it. Oh boy. What are you? Oh boy, this is the Sakura Jelly. I can feel it. It looks like a fake boob. It feels like it too. Not that I would know. But from all intents and purposes, from seeing it, that's the best way I would describe it. Okay. Well, we're not in Cracker Land anymore. We're certainly in something totally different. The Kanagawa Sakura Jelly. Bounty jelly is made of sakura blossoms, okay? Pink flowers with plum vinegar, or umeza, from Kanagawa Prefecture. We hope you admire this gorgeous packaging. Well, the problem is I have to open the package to eat this stuff. And it says I should use a spoon. Now I gotta grab more stuff. All right. Spoon. Bowl. Man, the color in the bowl on the camera looks like shit. Okay, how do I want to do this? To be honest, I don't know what I'm going to think. I'm not really a Jell-O person. So this is exactly what I'm expecting it's going to be, is a thing of Jell-O. And, okay, so button. All right. Now, this is a problem. Now I'm going to need scissors, because of course I am. So, what I'll do instead is go off camera, get the scissors, get the thing, and then bring it back when it's made. Jeez. The things I gotta do. Scissors. Okay. A lot of water in there. Now that I opened it, it's like that thing from Ghostbusters 2. So this is the Kanagawa Sakura Jelly. Yeah, that's Jell-O, all right. And it's got flowers in it. Oh dear. Well, I definitely don't want to eat those. It's made of water. So, try and get a substantial piece so that I can show it. So, not a lot of color, but you can see that there's a little bit of greenery in there. So it's made of flowers. Here goes nothing. Texture's a little odd. Flavor's not bad, though. I think if it weren't for the texture, I'd probably like this more. It's a nice, subtle flavor. But as it is, I'm probably not a huge... Not huge into that one. And again, I was not expecting all of these to be amazing. Right? Premium Conroe. Okay, so premium peach gummies. Okay. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Pure peach gummies. And again, I'm not saying I'm not liking this. I'm saying that certain things just aren't up to snuff, and that's what I was expecting. Not everything's going to work. Where is peach gummies? Peach gummies. Pure gummy, white peach. Premium gummy has a delicious jam center flavored with white peaches from Yamanashi, Japan's largest peach producer. Okay, sweet and sour crystals on the outside of a burst of gumminess and sweetness. Okay, so a lot of small stuff in here, like just for the fact that I had the tea, the shortbread cookie, and specifically the marshmallows, I'm already happy I did this. And think about it, I'm going to get more fun stuff next month. Oh, look at the heart shape. That's so cool. So apparently this is a peach gummy. And there you go. On the other camera. They did not tell me it was a sour. I like it. It's another one of those packages you have to stay open, but yeah. Sour at first. It's like those sour peach rings or sour gummy rings or whatever. Once you get past the sour, pretty good. Did they mention the sour? Oh boy. Yep. I checked again, and it did say sweet and sour crystals. Ooh, boy. Not the most sour thing I've ever had, but it was intense. Oh, boy. Okay, the box is starting to falter now. Did I do this one? Sakura Sweet Cookie. No, I did not. I see that we have a couple of them in here. So, Sakura Sweet Cookie, boom. Let's see, Sakura Sweet Cookie. Yeah, this is one I don't think I've had. So, the other one I had was the Amakara Komaru. Yeah, that one, the Amakara Komaru, that was, jeez. So, instead, we have the Sakura Sweet Cookie. This crispy biscuit has a gorgeous Sakura flavor. Japanese cookies that are mildly sweet so they can pair perfectly with tea. Okay, so the other one was tiny treats coated in soy sauce for honey with the savory part in your mouth. Well, I suppose. So this one's the Sakura Sweet Cookie. I'm probably going to like this one. I liked the shortbread, and I'm already liking the look of this guy. So there we go. Nice little cookie. Boom. And is this as good as Shinsoku? Yes, but in a different way. Oh. The Shinsoku was a thick shortbread cookie. This one was a thick shortbread cookie. Had a gingerbread flavor to it. This one, pure sweetness. Not even any cinnamon or ginger or anything on it. Of the two, the Shinsoku's probably better. Not bad though. I got another one. Cool. I will save it. The Sakura Sweet Cookie. I will save it. This one got a little broken in packaging. Not a problem for me. I will save it. That is a winner. And small cracker there. Or no, this is the this is the Omara Komoro. Okay. So I'm guessing that what I had was the alternate. Okay. So the thing I ended up liking the least was the thing they alternated in, the rice plum something or other. This is the apparently soy sauce and honey. It's a cracker / cookie, but it looks like a tater tot, to be honest. It looks like a tater tot. I'm wondering if it's going to taste like it. Okay. Better. Way better. Not as overpowering, not as stiff as soy sauce flavor. The honey really masks it. I like this. I'm good with that. And we are getting to the end here. Got some mochi. And I'm just trying to sort through. Yeah, the mochi. We got. And then. So two more things. And then we're done. So I'll save the mochi for last because I know I'm probably going to like it. Oh, I see. This was what I was supposed to get. Oh. The one right there. The replacement that I got was the thing that I didn't like the most. Which is fair, I suppose. And again, this is just a taste testing thing. There's no guarantee you were going to like everything on this list. But all in all, I've been impressed. And remember, I'm going to get totally different things next month because I do plan on doing another one. Choco Mochi. And then Sakura. Okay, so the small ones are the Sakura Mochis. This one's strawberry chocolate. Ooh, I might want to save this one. I'll read the descriptions and decide which ones I want last. Okay, mochi is traditional Japanese rice cake made with pounding steamed mochigome. So mochi rice, yep. And mochi flour. Sakura flavored mochi is best with green tea. And then daifuku, stuffed mochi. And chocolate and strawberries. The king of strawberries. Oh. I'm going to do the Sakura Mochi later. I'm not a huge strawberry chocolate guy. So I'll do the strawberry chocolate one first. I'll probably end up regretting the decision, thinking that this is like not as good. But, oops. It's like a powdered gelatinous donut disc thing. Yep. Knew it. That one was good. And double dipping with Sakura Mochi. So, oh. All right. That works great. And the nice thing is they gave me an extra one to chow down on later. But overall, let's see if I can close this up. There we go. And I will have the rest of it later. I've got to say, really well done. It's pricey, yes, but getting to try something different, getting to try to do something different, seeing something different is good. And like I said, I've got every month I'm going to do every month. And yeah, I think that this is something that I could really sink my teeth into and enjoy. Again, this was one of those things where I kind of just did last minute. And there we go. I don't. Yeah, because really, all I got to do is set up the camera and stuff, and maybe do some flourishes here and there for the chats. But this is like once a month. But the fun idea of getting to learn about a different culture again is one of the things that I like. I'm learning about Japanese culture through a different means rather than just watching it or playing a show or playing a game, you know. But I do podcasts and stuff. I do games. I do anime. I do all this stuff. So why not? Why not add to it? So I'll keep going with it, I think. And overall, I think this was a success. Not everything was to my liking. I think the rice cracker thing, the soy plum cracker things that they added, not great. But the tea was good. Nice earthy tea. The marshmallows were great. The shortbread cookies were amazing. The mochi was great. And everything in between. There were some nice crackers in there here and there. Overall, worth the money. And I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to try more stuff. And the benefit is they're going to send me different things over and over and over again so that I'm not having the same stuff over and over. Because if I'm going to be doing this once a month and busting up my waistline to here and there, the best thing for me to do is to try different things. And I was enjoying it. Hopefully next time I'll add some extra flourishes to the camera or whatever, you know, maybe some imagery or whatever to the camera or whatever. But even if not, even if it's the same, it's perfectly fine. But nice little test stream for me. Took about an hour, give or take, and that's about what I expected. So I'll be back tomorrow with Legend of Zelda. So I'll see you guys next time.